I believe that women should train their shoulders as much as they would their legs. And the reason for that is that if we can develop a little bit more muscle mass than we're naturally predispositioned to or towards, we can do ourselves a favor by the perception of slightly bigger shoulders, which makes everything below look a little narrower. Okay. Having said that, when we train our shoulders extensively, the risk of injury is usually greater than anywhere else. Okay, don't take me out of context on that. The reason is that when we start to do high or endurance work or start to incorporate heavier weight training, the muscle mass that we have available at our disposal in our shoulder region is very small, and it's made up of a combination of little muscles that work collectively to achieve the outcome we're after. So, and also the rotational element and the range of movement. This is not a hinge joint, it's a ball and socket joint, so we can really move it in a variety of areas, directions, should I say. So what I suggest that you do, if you start to feel some kind of a twinge or some discomfort, obviously barring going to somebody who's qualified, like a personal physiotherapist or a biokineticist. I'm neither of those. I'm a personal trainer by qualification, but I have extensive experience in this. So try with no weights, holding your arms up, clench your fists as though you're holding weights. You can start to incorporate very, very light weights as and when you're ready, and keeping those elbows exactly where they are. Slowly lower your fists down until they are level with your elbows, and back up again, and repeat that movement 10, 15, 20 times. Control. I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see what it looks like. When you're ready, if you feel comfortable doing so, you can drop your fist lower than your elbow, keeping your elbow in its same position, and then slowly rotate it back upwards, okay? If you feel any discomfort in that, don't do it again. Just go as low as you're comfortable doing and repeat that movement. That's the one rotational direction that you can work that group of muscles without doing too much damage. The next one is your elbows at your side. Start with your fists together. Remember, we're going to hold dumbbells at some point in the future. Fists are in line with your elbow, please. Up nice and tall with your shoulders, and you just slowly swivel those fists outward as far as you possibly can, and then bring them back in as though you're opening a door and the shoulder is your hinge. Please understand that your biomechanical makeup and the way of your skeletal structure, your shoulder joint, the ball and socket, may limit your range. I can only open mine so far. Other people are able to hinge further back, and don't feel pressured if you're doing this with somebody and they can hinge further back. It doesn't matter. You just open it out as far as you possibly can, and then you bring it together and you repeat that movement a number of times, 15, 20 times. Choose your number and do it on both of the examples I've given you. Okay. Once you've been successful in completing those two exercises and have maybe incorporated just a very light weight, this could take a couple of weeks depending on the extent of your injury. Only then will you go back to basics, do those movements, and then without any weights, do your press, do your shoulder raise to the front, to the side, and to the rear without weights. Once you can do that, then you can start to incorporate weights again. If pain develops or if you feel discomfort afterwards, let me know if you're on my group, and I'll try and see how I can help you, but you most likely will need to go to a physiotherapist or a biokineticist. Okay.